Tron back in the day?
I did play Tron back in the day. And
Were you good back in the day?
I'm much better than I am now.
My reputation depends on this.
When's the last time you played this?
About 1997, maybe 94.
Okay, here's a quick lesson for all you young whippersnappers. Back in the day, before online gaming, heck, before online even, to play a cool new video game, you had to go to a place like this, a video arcade. Dean Wenzel started going to one as a kid.
Played these games day in, day out, spent many hours a day as a kid in arcades, hanging out, playing these games, built up a passion.
That passion turned into a sort of addiction for Dean, who is buying and fixing old games all the time.
One day my wife said to me, look, you've got all these games, you're spending all this money in storage, we really need to do something with these games. And I had to agree, she was right.
So he opened up a retro video arcade, first in Tuttle, but now he's moved it to more. He's often asked where he came up with that name.
One of the biggest years of arcade history was in 1983. Arcades made more revenue than the Hollywood film industry. So EightyThree really was the golden age of the arcade game.
EightyThree's regular visitors are mostly adults, but more and more young folks are discovering it. The night I visited, there was a birthday party with the birthday girl herself, a classic game lover.
Galaga, Mrs. Pac Man, pole position, and I grew up playing at a bowling alley on Southwest 44th Street because my parents bowled on Friday nights, and we had to make $5 last all night, and they had an arcade at the bowling alley.
Here at EightyThree, you don't have to stretch that $5 anymore. It's free play. That means you can pay one price and play for hours.
It's kind of like a buffet. You go to the buffet, you know that you're gonna like steak, but you're not too sure about the fish. Here, everything is free play, so you can play Galaga, you can play Miss Pac Man, but then you can play some random game like Food Fight, which you never normally would have dropped a quarter in.
Dirty pool.
These pinballs are an exception, though. They're kind of like a premium item you can add to your buffet. Unlike the rest of the games here, these are state-of-the-art machines with the latest in game tech. Dean says he has plans to expand, and he's thinking of ideas for a 1983 retro video-themed restaurant. Now, wouldn't that be cool? In more, Discovering Oklahoma, I'm Darren Brown.